Welcome back, cuties, critters, and cryptids. Let's get going. So this part of the stream won't be terribly long because I'm right at the end of the game.
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Please, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the Conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy?
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail after this is done.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just have yet to run into it.
Yeah, whatever you're doing today, I'm rooting for you. Continuing on.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead as well as anyone inside.
All of them? There must be hundreds of those pods. What was Saren expecting to find here? There's nothing left but corpses.
So the hallway's long enough for the conversation to play out, but I don't know if it's long enough with the boosters, which is why I'm just stopping so that... Oh, look, gunfire. We don't miss anything. Conversation. Tried. And the same hallway for the third time. Sorry, I'm also paying attention to the preview for stuttering issues. But I think they're largely fixed.
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush!
I do not think Saren is behind this.
Time for a massive exposition. Dump. Drop. Lore drop. There we go, that sounds better.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Whatever we find, be cautious. If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it as well.
Let's talk to visual.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you, unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Sorry for the flashing lights, obviously can't do anything about that.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government. as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Gasp!
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature, not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack!
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Just, condemning a VI that's been here for millennia and for the programming and implanted into it by a species that's been dead for, as long.
I still don't
Almost.
understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Sure, but please tell me more.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sarvin's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
Sorry folks, there's just some weird noises coming from outside. I think it's next door. Who knows?
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
F's in chat. 07 for the, entire Prothean species.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
Yeah, it's just everything we've already heard. Cool.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Okay, the flashing light warning is over. We have the data file, Vigil's dead.
I never dreamed I would actually find Ilos.
My people once tried to find this world. We'd hoped we could settle here. But we didn't know it would feel so unwelcome.
It's a dead world, filled with the spectres of the past. You probably should not try settling this. Or you could. You know, I'm not your parent.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Just like my people. But they also gave us a chance to save ourselves. We must hurry.
We must hurry. Okay, I'll hurry. Whee! Step on it, Shepherd. Oh, I should probably save. I haven't saved in a while. Don't want to have to do all of that again. What? Cool. Oh, hang on. I'm going to save often. I think there's a time sequence coming up. I mean, there's an autosave there anyway. I think at some point there is just a timed section. Ilos trench run. Oh, it's an ambush. I'm still getting XP for all of this, so I'm still going to kill him. But I'm stuck. Behind a rock where it can't get shot. Somehow got stuff from that. Stuck. Yeah. Jab it, get off the wall. Yeah, the slittering's not fixed, but it's better. It's also remarkably difficult to navigate looking at the preview. So I'm not going to. But it's cool. Get wrecked, that one rocket troopers. Oh, and he's just landed. More planet. the time sequence starts when I hit this ramp.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view.
I'm
We
locked,
have to
by
get
the
through
way.
that
I can't
relay, and
move
these
the
guys
camera.
aren't going to make it easy on us.
Or the Mako.
Activate the defenses! Seal the station! The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
I don't think they do. 40 seconds. That'd be a bit easier with it.
Hang on! Things are going to get a little rough.
Technically I could kill these for the experience, but they take so long to kill. So I'm just gonna go for the conduit. On normal, it doesn't really matter.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation procedure.
That statue, it's like, it's just art. It's just a representation of massive. That's real. Nope. Actually, that's real. Anything to say about this? Never. Nope. I don't think I've ever checked.
Over there!
Weird sound.
Detected across all monitored systems. Please begin. The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
You good there, Ravina?
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high.
Did you look at me when you're giving a damage
I
report?
am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
Ravina, stop showing me your butt.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
You do surprise me.
Come on! We need to stop Saren before it's too late!
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill.
Right, let's do it.
Critical failures detected
End of the game.
across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation procedures.
It's not like at the end of the game. That's pretty obvious when that is, but this is the end game.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the...
station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!
Saren's locked the elevator! Suit up! We're going outside!
Glass sprite to 0 G. Presumably magnetic boots, implying the citadel is made of ferrous material. Sovereign's a little on the large side. I love how that cutscene is really the first time that you get any concept of Sovereign's scale. And I go, yeah, he's pretty large. Rocket. Oh, that still works somehow. Shotgun, running shotgun, I guess. I'm gonna have to stop at some point. The numbers do get a bit silly. Now this shotgun is doing work. Be gone. Basically just saved the Aura's life then. Is you good up there, pal? Cool. Yeah. Wow, that was a good grenade.
Now it gets fun.
If I do say so myself. Whee! No, that's it. Must be a kill plane to go too high or far.
That's the last of it.
I've never had this little trouble with this sequence. see its health on him. This is Sovereign, by the way. He's pretty large. Program. No. Yeah, they must just fly too high and hit a kill plane. Well, that's easy. That's good to know. Easy to abuse, sorry. Good to know. Oh my god, what is the range of this shotgun? Now we've got turrets, this might be a problem. Shotgun. Blades. As intended.
Lost shields!
Damn it. I thought there was only one gas there. I didn't see that there were two dots, one on top of each other. Luckily, the autosave is right here. Destroy's going. Lift. I think they're shooting something that's flying. Oh no, they're shooting Axe Juggernaut. Oh, you landed. Goodbye. Right. There we go. Okay, that was a rocket to my face. That was on me. I should check my shields. Should also throw a barrier up, I suppose. Dead. In the hole. Is that Tally hacking it? I think it is. Oh, it's unhacked.
Eat this!
They are, if you're going to be using your assault rifle, because I can't be bothered to tell you to change. Go with that. This shotgun is putting in work. Oh, that turret put in work too, unfortunately. So annoying. So this is the only bit in the game I'm struggling with. Yeah, it's right at the end, so kind of makes sense. But wish I could save during any of this sequence. But alas. The arrow. That's right. I know I would change weapon, but no one on Twitch to redeem the thing. So I'm not gonna. Shepherd. Thank you. Had to put the weapon away to get over to mantle, that's what I was trying to say. To that, warp maybe? That might explode. I feel like that exploded. Geth could pop its head out so I could shoot it, that'd be... Thank you. Shot that Geth over the shield. There's now. I believe, while I'm deleting this box, that I can do this with a shotgun. Because the real problem is the turrets, let's face it. And clearly the spread is, the shot is reaching, there we go. Right. Oh, you absolute hero with your pistol, Tali. The game's changed. Difficult when the turrets are dead. Oh, there's still a turret. I opened my mouth too soon. Yeah, they are. Tali's just going after it with a pistol. Absolute hero. And it's gone. It's not bad. Didn't get experience. but it's also in a really awkward place. I can save. Heck yes. Don't have to do that again this playthrough. I was about to say I never have to do that again, but I'll be honest, I'll probably end up playing this game again at some point. Probably not on stream, but, you know, I will be playing it again. One grenade in a dream. No. How dare you stand where he stood? Yeah, that one's hacked. Say exterior defense script was that sequence. Gasp! He can turn invisible.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Oh, has he?
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Shepard's cover is not great, right? It's just a railing. Also, he's been sniffing the copium.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine, intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
So these options have like a scaling, charm, or intimidate point threshold.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
So I think that's phase 1 of the fight. Clearly boss fight. Phase 1 of the boss fight over. I don't think I think that's a boss fight. I don't know. I've always done the charm route, so I genuinely don't know if there's supposed to be a fight there. I assume there is. That ends the same way. With
Vigil's data
delays.
file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Andurra sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council. You must hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
So this does have repercussions for 2 and 3, but in Mass Effect Classic, the last autosave happens before this point, so the game cannot track your decision here. I'll recap that when I start Mass Effect 2.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements.
It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Sorry for forgetting the webcam. My face just ruining the cool cutscene.
Make sure he's dead.
He's dead.
Saren's looks better.
I am Sovereign, and this station is mine.
Hang on. Can you get rid of his shield, please, Tal? He's immune to singularity. shield.
Sovereign's too strong! We have to pull back! Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Answer that guy. Sorry, I was trying to find the shortcuts to me. Alright, I guess I'll go kill somebody else.
Gel deployed.
Yes, singularity can't knock him down for whatever reason. Understandable. Thing is, high level, not a terribly difficult fight.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Hard on my flank. We're going in.
Lightweight problem.
Go!
Oh no, Shepard's dead.
Captain Anderson, we found them! They're in here!
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
We lived!
Ambassador,
Captain, Commander Shepard.
Davos.
We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Consular, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Well, I mean, as he's been such a stalwart companion through this entire affair, clearly fuck you, Ambassador Adina.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
I'm not picking you, my guy.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
Hey, Guns, how you doing?
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
Yeah, we will, Captain Anderson. That's it. That is Mass Effect 1. Shepard doesn't need to breathe in space, clearly. Right, I'm gonna have to mute this. I'm pretty sure last time this got a copyright strike on YouTube, so I do apologize. Hang on, I can make it less awkward. I swear I can make it less awkward. Oh, it's not on this scene. God damn it. Okay, one second. This source and that and that. There we go. It's less awkward. Suffice to say, the Mass Effect credits music is pretty good, but as I say, I think last time I did this, the credits music got a copyright thing on YouTube, and I don't want to risk it. Fortunately, I've got the Vaporwave. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do the review. I really like Mass Effect. I've not been shy about that, and it still holds up. I mean, obviously this was the Legendary Edition, it's had some quality of life updates, but I genuinely think Mass Effect Classic still holds up for the most part. Sniper Rifle Sway, I'm glad they removed that for the Legendary Edition, but yeah, the TLDR vibe is just, if you've never played the Mass Effect series, play them. Seriously, if you like sci-fi RPGs, yes, the first one's arguably the strongest, and the most RPG, but they're all pretty good in their own right. Just be prepared for the game feel to change as the series goes on. It gets less RPG and more just action cinema. Not necessarily a bad thing, just a different thing. While I'm thinking about things, the plan, as I've said a couple of times now, is to now go to House of Ashes, which is a Dark Pictures anthology game from the people behind The Quarry. And then we'll do all my anniversary streaming stuff before we go to Blood Omen 2. After Blood Omen 2, Mass Effect 2. But while the credits roll, why not swing by my store and buy some anniversary merch? It's available for the entirety of April. YouTube, you're sick of this by now, I know, but unfortunately it's what I have to do. It's going to be the same next year if I do any next year, except it will say 2026 on the sticker, and the exact same sticker design appears on the shirt sleeve. It is available in more than just green. That is simply the preview image. So if you want a t-shirt that says "Staying safe, healthy and wholesome since 2019" on it with the Bubble Sanctuary logo, swing by my store, the link's in the image, and also in the video description on YouTube. Also, why not? Sorry, 1 second. Why not? If you're watching on YouTube, let me know what you thought in the playthrough. Let me know what you thought of the playthrough in the comment section. That shouldn't have been that difficult to get out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with anyone you think might enjoy my content. I mean, this is all obviously, please do this. I can't make you. If you get a chance, swing by twitch.tv/ComradeBubbles and follow me here on Twitch. And if you also get a chance, swing by moonbeam.stream. And my realm is Bubbles Sanctuary, BUBBLES space SANCTUARY. And I'm just Comrade Bubbles on Moonbeam as well. But if you join the Sanctuary, you'll find me there and you can follow me there. For now, these streams do go into a public realm called Video Game Alliance, but after the end of the month, most streams will be into the Bubble Sanctuary. I'll do one stream a week into the Video Game Alliance. For those of you who know about the Mass Effect trilogy, the ending of 3, I will leave up to my Discord community. So we'll have to, I mean, obviously there's some way to go before we hit that point. But if you have strong feelings about it either way, then obviously be sure to vote in that. All I have between Mass Effect 2 and 3, by the way, is the final Legacy of Kain game, Defiance, and RE1 Classic from 1998? 7? Something around there? Somewhere around there? Because I realised I'm a big fan of the Resident Evil games, but I've never actually played the original one. I don't know if I'll finish it, but I'll certainly give it a good go. Like with RE0, because I'm really enjoying Resident Evil 0, but there is a difference for me between streaming the game and playing it kind of offline for myself. When I'm streaming it, I'm very concerned about ending in a no-win situation where I genuinely don't have the resources to progress because of the type of game it is. At which point the game stops being fun for me to stream. So I will try to avoid that mindset, but it's going to be difficult. I'm also going to try, not using a guide for it. So I'm even more likely to end up in that mindset, but we'll see how it goes. I wish I could share this credit song with you because it's a really good song, but I'm not risking it. I know I'm a tiny channel and there's almost there is a very small chance they'd go after me. Most of the content on YouTube that gets... Well, most of my content that gets hit with a copyright claim, either the video is left as is. If the video is ever monetized, I can't monetize it, the copyright holder can, which, you know, whatever. I don't think anyone really does YouTube. I don't think anyone goes into YouTubing, is that a bird now? Without understanding how little you make on YouTube, unless you're an incredibly prolific content creator. Or YouTube does have a tool that allows you to cut the audio out, so it's just muted without interrupting like my voiceover, my commentary. However, because that would still make it extremely awkward, and I'm pretty sure I'd have to do that, why would I not just play music that I know is fine in the background? At least when I bought it, I was assured it was fine. If it's not fine, it's whatever. I've committed to it at this point. The credits are still rolling. I think we're in the DLC at this point. And the whole cast. So the DLC, that is. So looking at the time, I guess I will start the next game when the credits end, obviously. I'll start the next game and we'll just have to pause House of Ashes and take my wellness break when it's appropriate to take my wellness break. At some point I may have to also answer the door. Obviously YouTube, by the end of this video, probably won't have happened. But those of you watching on stream, I may have to answer the door at some point, I'd say earlier in the stream. Angel is working from home today, but she's got some business calls, so she can't answer the door for packages. Guns, I'm down for whatever. Starting the next game's cool with you. Fantastic, Guns. The next game is a horror game. In as much as the Dot Pictures games are horror games. It'll just take about 6 hours, so I'm assuming about 3 streams if I start it today. I don't know what else to say. I will actually, while I'm thinking about Mass Effect stuff, I will be having a Discord poll, my Discord server. Right now, all of my Realm community on Moonbeam is also my Discord server, so that's why I'm doing stuff on there. Should that change, I'll do it on both. But right now, the plan is to have my Discord server vote on whether or not I romance someone during Mass Effect 2. Or if Shepard stays true to Liara. I guess it's a mild spoiler, but Liara is not a prominent character in the main Mass Effect 2 campaign. So we'll see what how my community handles that. Very special thanks to our families and friends whose patience and support helped us reach for the stars. Hell yeah. End of the credits? I think that's the end of the credits. We good? We're good. Okay. YouTube, I've already said the like, comment, subscribe thing. As usual, please do pet your pets, tell them good pets, or pets good pets. Please do stay safe, please do stay healthy, please do stay wholesome. Much love to all YouTube. Goodbye.